Students at Cardinal O'Hara High School, they're getting ready to take center stage.
Tomorrow's opening night for this year's spring musical. CBS News Philadelphia anchor Jane Carabeo is live at the school this morning to tell us about the show and introduce us to the talented cast. Good morning, Jan.
Jim and Janelle, good morning. We're talking Freaky Friday. That is the spring musical here at Cardinal O'Hara High School. And here to talk all about it, first and foremost, is the theater director, Ms. Raffaelli. So it's been a busy week for you. What have the last couple of days looked like as far as rehearsals go?
So we had 2 dress rehearsals on Monday and Tuesday until about 9:30 p.m. And of course, these students have a full load of classes during the morning as well. And then today we are dark. We take an afternoon to rest, and tomorrow we open.
And they have dozens, I'm talking about dozens of performers. Some of the performers here to talk. This is Jonathan. Jonathan, first off, who are you playing in the show?
I am Mike. I am the stepfather.
And what's it been like going nonstop over the last couple of days?
It has been a lot of heavy work with the crew and the cast working hard together, and it's paid off. You can see it.
How's that memorization going?
It's really hard, but we have a lot of music in this show, and memorizing all those notes and those lyrics, that's been the heaviest part of this show. And all those lines, like getting those cues, but we've got it down packed. So.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, premieres tomorrow, so I think you're ready to go. Eva here, who are you playing, Eva?
I'm Danielle, an interviewer.
An interviewer, so you can take my job. She's modest. So what's this show? What is Freaky Friday for those who don't know the story?
So Freaky Friday is a great story. It's about a mother and a daughter and their relationship, and how it just, they switch bodies for a day, and they go through each other's lives and see what each person has to go through in their hardships, but then it brings them closer together, and it just brings them closer together, everyone, their friends, their family, each other. It's a great story. It's beautiful. It's
all about family. That's what we're all about here at CBS News Philadelphia. Brian might look younger than most. Brian, he's a 5th grader. How did you end up on stage with these high schoolers?
I just ended up auditioning for the part, and I was fortunate enough to get it.
We needed a younger cast member. Who are you playing?
I'm playing Fletcher, Ellie's younger brother.
Yeah, what's it like? What's it been like?
It's just so fun hanging out with all these high schoolers. They've been all so nice to me, and I really like it.
You actually got inspired by watching another show?
Yeah, I got inspired by watching some shows here when I was little.
Awesome. Well, good luck to you, Brian. And last but not least, Will. He is the senior. He's the oldest one of the group here. You've been in a couple of shows yourself.
I started when I was a freshman, and I actually was fortunate enough to play the lead in our fall show. So to have this one last show with so many amazing people, and it's one last hurrah, and I just can't wait for everyone to see all the hard work everyone's been putting into this. It's gonna be great.
Do you guys get nervous?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You should see us backstage while doing our pre-show rituals. Tears are pouring, everyone's shaking or hugging. And, But yeah, it's just part of it. And once you're on stage, you don't even feel them anymore.
Good, good. Well, good luck to all of you. Tears and shaking right before a show. That sounds familiar, doesn't it, Jim and Janelle?
Yes. They are so. I mean, I'm just taken away. And that 5th grader, my goodness, they're so good, so talented, and I'm sure the premiere is going to go really well, Jan.
Yeah.
All right. Freaky Friday was one of my favorite movies growing up. The Cardinal O'Hara High School Theater Department presents the spring musical Freaky Friday opening night tomorrow, 7 p.m. The show runs until Sunday, March 17th. Tickets are $10 for students and $15 for adults.
We talked to the performers last hour. This is all about behind the scenes. This is what makes the magic come to life. Here to talk about it is Mr. Duffy and Mr. Kelly. They are the stage people's managers. It's a lot of kids that you got to manage. How do you make it work?
Have some good student leaders. A lot of times we'll just supervise and give them a goal and then let them go work on it.
Because it is all of them on performance night.
The important thing is for the students to run the entire production themselves, yes.
And you teach them all the technical aspects.
Yeah, it's important that they know how to do it so they can do it.
And when we start talking about technical aspects, you guys, first and foremost, in my opinion, is lighting. We all need a good light. Matthew here to talk about what you do to make the show come to life.
Yeah, so a lot of it is about the light design and the mood, setting the scene. So it all comes from when I first get the script, I look at scenes, see what every scene needs, and then I will go into the lighting board design every cue, make sure everything looks good, looks pretty for the actors, lighting up the actors, making sure they look good, and yeah, setting the spotlight for all the actors.
Light tells a story, but you know what also tells a story is the audio. Kate, you're balancing how many microphones?
39. Big stuff.
Yeah, and it's a dance because you have to bring them up and take them down.
Pick them up and down, and it depends on how many people are in the scene. If it's a solo number, it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of pressure, but these kids can handle it. To talk about the set design here, what have you done?
We have made a kitchen and a school because the setting takes place in a house and a school, also a backyard, a bunch of different places. And we use different colors to make the sets, like with the shades of colors that match the scenes. And
So you are the artiste.
Yes.
And you put that's Michael. And Justin, you put the costumes together.
I do. So we have our own costume room where we try to pick out costumes from there to fit the theme of the show. But if we don't have anything, we usually buy stuff, or we have some of the members help make our own things.
Making things. And you are a director, a student director.
Yes, so I help with a lot of helping with creating the blocking, helping actors with stage directions and sort of how to best convey their stage presence and character work and that sort of stuff.
All right, Paul, thank you. And Kate, finally, your social media.
Yes.
We all need that these days.
Yes, so I take pictures and videos during rehearsals, and then I'll post them as promo to try to get people to come see our show, which you all should.
Absolutely. And more, she actually calls this show, so she's like you guys back in the booth directing.
You know me, it's the lighting is the most important thing. People don't realize I'm only 28.
You got to get your good side,
Yes,
right?
yes.
That's why I put him first.
They all have very important roles.
Thanks,
Best
guys.
of luck to the crew out
Yes.
there. Thanks, Jan.